Hi Gemini, welcome to the Soul Song. My name is Nina. This is going to be your love story reading for the next 3 weeks. So you can consider this to be a June reading, or whenever you come across this video, I trust that you will find messages here that you can resonate with, that you can find useful. Having said that, this is a general reading, so please take only what resonates and also use your own intuition. If you feel a particular card is interpreted differently for you, then please apply that meaning. Okay, so I just want to point out here that there's something interesting I saw whilst shuffling the cards to get into your energy. So this was what I found at the bottom of the deck of um, this particular oracle deck. So this says not for you, and interestingly what came up at the bottom of this deck is the new moon promise card. So I get the feeling that some of you could be moving away from an existing or a past relationship into something that is new. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. But let's see, let's get into your reading. There is, I feel, something or someone approaching you, or you wanting to approach somebody. Okay, that's the Knight of Swords. All right. So it's this one. And that card is back again at the bottom of the deck. But this may not be right in this month, okay, not exactly in June. This could be towards the end of June or towards the end of the 3 weeks that we're doing this for. I apologize for the noise in the background. There's some kids playing. Okay, there's a message in the bottle. Like I said, there is some kind of news, some information that is coming through. Okay, let's see. We've got dance, celebration, truth be told, and we've got vision quest, deep knowing. Very similar color palette of these cards. We've got sanctuary and never ending story. Yeah, so this is just what I was talking about. I feel like what is coming next, I'll pull this card out. Okay, is something new. Okay, right now I feel that most of you are in an in-between stage. You're not completely ready for something new, or you may not be entirely sure of what you want. Okay, and trying to figure that out, and you are not completely, like I said, ready for something new, nor are you completely over the past, I feel. So for most of you, I feel that you came to some kind of conclusion about a relationship, about yeah, somebody. Okay, that I feel like this was more of an internal realization, like an epiphany that you had about a certain situation or a person, that this was, it's what I'm hearing is like the masks fell off. So possibly you were in a way sabotaging yourself by being in that relationship, or maybe the person that you were with, you came to know a certain reality about them that didn't really sit well with you. It's, though I feel that there was like a lightness, okay, to your relationship. Like you may have had a lot of fun with each other, it was quite happy go lucky sorts. But when it comes to perhaps what you really want in terms of a long term relationship, maybe that is where the reality set in for you. Okay. Now, in the present circumstance, you're coming to this deep understanding, this deep knowing about either the situation at hand, whether if you're still in it, that is, and some of you may be feeling a bit lost, I feel, is what I'm getting, okay? You may not know exactly what you're looking for if you're single, or you may be trying to understand that at a deeper level, what it is that um, you really need, okay? Trying to even visualize is what I'm getting, what you want in a partner, trying to manifest that into your reality. Now, for those of you who are in this relationship currently, like I said, you may be feeling a bit lost and maybe feeling like there is something that your intuition is trying to tell you, and you're trying to get a grip of that to really be able to see the truth for what it is, okay? um and what's in your near future, I feel like that energy is continuing. You're sort of um isolating yourself in a way, or feeling isolated. Some of you could be feeling like you're not getting the kind of attention that you need from your partner, or this could be just your physical or external circumstances that we are in currently. So that could be actually bringing up a lot of your fears. I feel fears of maybe abandonment, fears of whether this is something that you want to pursue or not, okay? But there is something beautiful on the other side. Once this chapter, I feel, is concluded in some way, whether you continue with this person or not, I feel like there is a new beginning waiting to happen, okay? Could be around the new moon, the next new moon. We just had a full moon in Sag, so this could be a new moon in I don't know what sign it is. I'm sorry, but you'll have to check, okay? It's somewhere around, I think, the between the 21st and the 26th, is what I'm getting. So, but this is a number 37, which comes down to 10. It does talk about a particular cycle that needs to come to an end, okay? Okay, so we'll move into tarot and see what needs to be told about this story. Okay, so what is this truth be told about? So, speaking of truth, oh my god. Okay, this doesn't happen too often. You've got two air signs here. Okay. You've got an interesting story that is being told here. You've got the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, which is a power couple, or someone, basically a couple that is suited to each other. Okay. We've got Judgment, not surprise, Six of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Lovers. This is a strong, very strong, intense connection. So you may have been in this situation where you had to make some kind of a choice, or you found yourself at a crossroads with this person. And this Judgment and Six of Cups is telling me that maybe this person is someone who um, came back from the past, okay? Someone you knew since a really long time. And there's a very strong chemistry here. It's a bond that was, I think it was just really, really intense is what I'm getting, okay? I'm picking up on that energy very strongly. So you could have been dealing with a fellow air sign or a Scorpio, or yeah, but there are like more Gemini cards here. So could be anything. But the Judgment and the Two of Wands is telling me that you you were actually at a stage where you needed to assess whether this is actually working or not, like I said in the beginning. And it made you look at, like, seriously look at um, whether you were just hanging on to the happy memories, or whether this is something that you should continue to put your effort, time, energy into. Okay, so you made a judgment call, basically, is what I'm getting. Or you might have had like this epiphany, like I said, an awakening to some kind of truths that forced you to look at the situation differently, is what I'm getting. Okay, so what is this deep knowing and vision quest about? Okay. You've got the Fool and the Page of Princess or Page of Pentacles, and you've got the Sun at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're preparing, okay? You're not exactly there, but you are preparing for a new beginning. Now, whether that is with this person, whether you're considering that or not, it's gonna be different for different people, but I feel like you're kind of preparing yourself for a new beginning, okay? But there is this little bit of hesitance also that I'm getting about, yeah, whether you should put yourself out there yet or not. A little bit of fear, okay? We've got the Knight of Swords and the Strength. Now, if you're still in a relationship, and you've got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, I feel like you have overcome a lot. You've got the Strength, the Devil, the Fool, three major arcana right here, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. This is big energy, and this is something that is really impacting you at a deep emotional level, is what I'm getting. Although you are sort of preparing yourself for something new, you are willing to maybe explore, and there is something coming towards you also. I feel could be a Leo or a Capricorn, but either way, I feel that your deep knowing has to do with your own relationship patterns, what you look for in a partner. Why is it that you're perhaps manifesting the kind of people that you are, or the relationships that you are? Is this something that is just a temptation? Is it an illusion? Or is it something that is tangible that, I can hold on to, I can nurture and nourish and find a lot of value in? Those are the kind of questions I feel that are surfacing at this time. And they're coming from a deep subconscious level. And there is also this uh, energy of needing to overcome your own beliefs and your own patterns, like I said. Maybe addictions, maybe you find yourself, like I said, stuck in a loop or a pattern with maybe different people, but the same kind of pattern. So that is something that is coming through for you. Okay, I feel like you want to get unstuck. You want to get unstuck, and it's taking you a lot of courage to even face your own shadows, to face your own limitations, or how you keep yourself stuck in some kind of pattern. I feel that is what is coming through. So what is this never ending story and sanctuary about? That is just a continuation of what I've already spoken about. You've got the Empress, so that's either Taurus or Libra, and we've got Justice. So yes, um The Empress is someone who knows her self-worth, okay? She's very, very yeah, she's nurturing and all that. She's motherly and unconditional love and all that jazz, but she's also an empress, okay? She has an empire to run. She's a boss woman. She is also someone who knows her self-worth really, really well. She knows that she's um and she doesn't settle for anything less than. So that I feel is what you're concluding, okay? Your sense of self-worth, your sense of even self-love is coming up really strongly. Putting yourself first, recognizing your own value, okay? In terms of what you have to offer, what you bring to the table, and knowing that you have so much that you can that you're worthy of because of what you have to offer as well in a relationship. And the Six of Swords is, I really like seeing that here with the Justice card, because they're both sort of talking about balance and moving into something that is a lot less chaotic and conflict driven and a lot more harmonious, a lot more balanced, a lot more peaceful, okay? And where there is like an equal sort of give and take, where there is justice, fairness in the equation. Yeah, and you've got the world at the bottom of the deck. So definitely the end of some sort of cycle, some sort of chapter, and you wrapping things up is what I'm getting. And you've got the Two of Cups beneath that. So that is that promise of something new that is coming through for you, Gemini. You've got the Hermit. Yeah. So the Hermit goes within to learn and to be able to lead the way for others eventually. It's a Virgo card. You've got a lot of major arcana in your reading, so this is pretty big. It's huge for you. Some of you are like wrapping up a really long cycle, almost like a never-ending story, like this suggested. Okay, um, it's taking you a lot of work, a lot of strength, a lot of courage, and it's really paying attention to your own inner wisdom, having grown through the experience, having learned everything that you could, now being able to apply all those lessons in order to move into a new experience, a new adventure, I'm hearing. So what is to come? Got the Page of Wands. That's nice. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. That is some new love coming your way, Gemini. I want you to see this. So, you've got the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There is still some fogginess, some confusion, some stuck energy, some fear that may be holding you back. Okay, all of that is happening, but there is a new beginning waiting to happen, and you've got the Six of Pentacles after that. So you are manifesting a new connection, a new love, if that is what you want, or it could even be a new start with this person, if that, though I don't think that is the case. I feel like most of you are moving on. Okay, that is what I'm feeling strongly. Some of you, this, whatever this pattern is, it comes from probably your relationship to your mother. That's for some of you, okay? This is beautiful. You've got the Two of Cups, the Princess of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. This is steady. It is a fresh, new energy. It is curiosity. It is also a lot of stability, something that you can count on, something that brings a lot of, I'm hearing like it brings a lot of groundedness and stability and peace in your life. because it's not chaotic. It's not something perhaps that you're used to. You might be kind of used to the dramatic kind of relationship, but this is something different, okay? Okay, what does this person want to say to you? Let's start afresh where we left off. I'm so attracted to you. Okay, so they may be wanting to come back, um, wanting to restart. What else do they want to say to Gemini? That one flew out. This hurts like crazy. Good connection, bad timing. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck we have, I deeply care for you, but okay, it could also be that this person is maybe at a distance from you for some of you, okay, and they may be wanting to travel with the Six of Swords, come back to you. Perhaps they may be trying to do that. So what is the advice for Gemini? I really like this combination here though. The Two of Cups is beautiful, yin yang, balanced energy. It's heart to heart connections, conversations. It's a soulmate energy. So it could be either a fire sign or an earth sign, but could be any sign, okay? Just keep an open mind. So okay, we've got express your love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. And we've got do something for someone, give your attention to another. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, I'm not surprised to see this, we have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Now, if this is coming from your end, Gemini, where you need to make a special effort as these cards are suggesting, then that's your call, okay? Although to me it kind of looks like you're weighing in a way how much you put in nurture and love into this connection and how much you're getting back. In a way, that is what you're going to consider, I feel, very logically. There's an exchange sort of energy here about needing to express love and giving attention. I'll leave that for you to interpret, okay? That's gonna be different for different people. Let's get one from this deck. The advice for Gemini. We got why am I not surprised? We've got karma and perspective. So this is about looking at something, basically the situation from a very zoomed out perspective. You don't have to look at the Milky Way for that, okay? You don't have to go out of you don't have to travel outer space to do that. It's just that you can distance yourself from the situation to understand it better in terms of very holistic perspective, not just what the other person has done or said, but also how you might be contributing to it knowingly or unknowingly, okay? And this is a karmic lesson that you perhaps needed to learn, especially when this card comes up. That is what I strongly feel, okay? That it has something to do with perhaps childhood trauma or some kind of pattern that you're used to, that's sort of built into your DNA that you need to break free from, okay? And that is what you're doing here, Gemini. So I'm wishing you all the very best. I hope this was useful, and let me know, okay? Do take care of yourself, and do hit the like button if you enjoy the reading. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't. Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. I'll see you again later. Take care. God bless.